Welcome back. We've pretty much finished this entire game. And we gotta say goodbye, and the best way of doing that is to do one final set of rounds, I believe. Yes. So, Wazzy!
This isn't ideal.
Now, this is what I call a happy ending. I had my concerns as a member of the Growlritter, but I was right to place my bets on the strength of bonds once again. We managed to seize the future for ourselves without the help of foresight. Isn't that something? I think that makes what we've gained all the more valuable. That's some nice insight.
How are you doing?
We've earned a future all on our own. Without relying on foresight, I think that makes it all the more valuable. Can't help but feel my chest swell with pride. Proud to be one of your friends. Oh yeah, we need to change from McBurn at some point, see what he has to say.
I hope you're doing well.
Things feel much brighter now that we've put the ordeal behind us. I'm sure this experience will live on in each of our hearts, even if we may lose our memories of it. I imagine I'll make good use of what I've learned as I perform for Arkansas or as I work as Yin, whether I realize it or not.
I hope you're doing well.
Things feel much brighter now that we've put the ordeal behind us. That seems to be the exact same.
Notice anything strange?
Yeah, a few things. I feel like we can finally say we've wrapped things up for good this time. Yeah. I'd like to think I carried myself to the best of my ability, both as a CGF guardsman and as a member of the SSS. But don't think I'll ever become complacent. I'm ready for whatever comes next, and I'll work harder than ever to protect Crossbell. I'd expect so.
Hello there.
I'd like to think I did both the CGF and SSS proud as I carried out my duties here. But don't think I'll ever become complacent. That's pretty much the same.
Greetings, child of man.
I was at last able to witness Demiurgus be put to rest, despite it only being a transient existence. I feel as though my old pact as a holy beast that had fallen by the wayside has finally been fulfilled. It never could have been possible without all of you. You have my eternal gratitude.
Greetings, child of man.
I feel as though my old pact as a holy beast that had fallen by the wayside has finally been fulfilled. Gratitude. Some of these are like Wazzy's was definitely different, but some of these are just pretty much the same.
Wanna chat?
Pretty much. It's almost unbelievable how much we've accomplished here. I truly am grateful. I'm glad we were able to be there for her in the end. It was such a relief to see a genuine smile on her face. Overdue, if you ask me. Oh, indeed. We've got to keep working hard in our world for her sake. There's a big, bright future waiting for us. We've got to meet it head on and make the most of it. Together with everyone we love.
I'm happy you said hello.
Yeah, same again.
Looking sharp.
It feels good to finally put a bow on the place for real this time. Sure was one hell of a journey. Kinda hate to see it end like this. This whole place just disappearing into the ether and all. Well, we don't have to go quite yet. I'm gonna enjoy these last moments here for as long as I can. Even though my mind's like, I should just speak to them once. I just need to double check on everyone.
Looking sharp.
Yeah, just gotta double check.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Because there could easily be something. Again, Wazzy's felt different. The Reverie corridor will vanish soon, and those of us from Crossbell will part ways with everyone else. It's a little sad to think about, but this experience has been so rewarding for all of us. I feel like I've gained so much. Besides, I'm sure we'll cross paths again one day. I'd rather look forward to that than be depressed about saying goodbye. I do feel like I've got thoughts about this ending, obviously, that we've just seen. Comparing it to Third's was better, I feel. The goodbye message that was told to Ren by Estelle, much better, I feel, much better.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It was an honor to fight alongside you all at the very end. I'd like to believe the memories we made here will still be somewhere in our hearts, powering us to move forward. I hope we can be there for one another again in the future.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Just a minute.
Things should finally be settled this time. It's really over. I feel it was the bonds we shared that allowed us to see things through, and I'm sure that will never change. I'll hold that feeling in my heart and treasure it, even as our daily lives in Crossbell return to normal.
just a minute.
Pretty much the same. Okay, what you three got to say? Surely you've got something relating to third here going on.
Time to get this party started.
Guess it's almost time for us to say our goodbyes and go our separate ways. I'll miss being together like this. But it's more like a see you later sort of deal, you know? This is just the beginning of a bigger and better thing. We'll see each other again someday. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross once more.
Time to get this party started.
See, that feels like it's harkening back to third there a little bit.
Hello. How are you doing?
That should just about tie up all of Crossbell's loose ends, shouldn't it? It's home to the people that are still important to me, so for their sakes, I'm relieved this is all behind us. Now I can take the next step in life. Only question is deciding what that will be, but hey, that's the fun part.
Hello. How are you doing?
Here we go. I'm concerned what will come after the Phantasmal Blaze plan, but I'd also like to see Grandpa Jurg again. He's someone who has always looked out for me over the years. Well, I should focus on making it back to Janice first.
Hello. How are you doing?
Just double check on that, because, you know.
How's it going?
My dad once told me about the strength that comes from the relationships people form and the bonds that endure from them. Being here has reminded me just how much I've overcome in my life thanks to the connections I forged over the years. And I know deep down that Louvet has been able to rest easy as he's watched over me. I know that all of us will find a way to pull through, no matter what happens next. Aww, had to get a little mention in of Louvet. That's nice.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Yep, pretty much the same. Right.
You need little old me.
I suppose. Time and again I've been shown that with friends like ours, we can defy even the soundest of predictions and calculations, if not fate itself. It may sound cliché, but going through this ordeal has reminded me of that all too well. I'm truly proud to be surrounded by so many capable people.
What next?
With friends like ours, it really is possible to defy fate itself. It's been proven time and time and again. I'm truly proud to be surrounded by so many capable people.
You, got a sec?
Everything is all said and done now. Time really flies, huh? We've had our ups and downs since first coming here, but I'm glad we managed to pull through. It was kind of fun meeting and fighting alongside so many people. We'll have to go our separate ways soon, but I'm sure we'll meet again. I'll have to make sure I don't fall behind by then.
You, got a sec?
Hear me out.
Alright, go on then. No? Okay. Damn, that was one giant pain in the ass. At least we managed to get it all sorted out in the end. Looking back on everything, I guess it wasn't a total buzzkill. Not the worst way to kick off the new school year now that I am sticking around at Thor's. Now everyone knows just what I'm made of.
Hear me out.
Alright, same again.
Yes? Is something the matter?
That final battle was very difficult. I'm glad we managed to get through it. Seeing Oz XX smile from the heart at the very end made it all worthwhile. Indeed, Altina. Perhaps it's a sign that I've learned how to care about others, to embrace them. Indeed, that's a good way of looking at it. I want to keep growing as a person, especially for her sake, now that she's no longer around.
How are you?
What's going on?
Things sure took an unexpected turn at the end there, but we still managed to pull through. That's what matters. It's yet another reminder just how crucial friends are, something I thought about more times than I can count. Wherever he is, I hope that other me is watching. Well, we saw him at the end. No man is an island. Whatever comes next, I'll prove it can always be overcome with friends like these at my side. Always.
What to do?
We only made it through this ordeal because each and every one of us was here. That's what I choose to believe. It's yet another reminder just how crucial friends are, something I've thought about more times than I can count.
What's going on?
There's a lot going on, mate.
What is it?
Working to resolve this anomaly has been one of the most enlightening experiences I've yet faced. Challenging the corridor with everyone, fighting alongside living legends, even coming face to face with a Septarian. I couldn't ask for a finer whetstone to sharpen my skills. I feel as though I've reached greater heights than I ever could have by only training. And I fully intend to put it all into practice. Someday I'll stand proudly alongside each of this era's great swordsmen. Someday.
So then...
I've grown in ways I could never have achieved through training thanks to the ordeals we faced in this strange realm. Great swordsman, yeah, pretty much the same. Just a slight rewording really, isn't it? Most of these. Some have more going on. Ren, definitely. But most are just a tweak on the wording. Alright, so let's see what's going on over here, especially with Elliot.
You got a sec?
Everyone will be going their separate ways soon. I sort of wish we could all get a little bit more time together. Until that time comes, though, I think I'll play some music on my violin. We may as well go out on a high note. Literally. Who knows, maybe, just maybe, if they hear the same tune again, they'll have a faint memory of this place. It's worth a shot. Yeah, worth a shot.
You got a sec?
I'm gonna play some music on my violin until this place vanishes. Want to send us out on a high note. Literally. Maybe, just maybe.
How's it going?
I expected more with a violin, but no. Feels more peaceful here than ever. We'd hardly know that it's set to disappear soon. It's only a matter of time before we all have to go our separate ways, but I know we'll always be connected. And if one of us is ever in trouble, I'm sure the rest of us will come rushing to their side like the wind blowing across the land. You had to get one more wind thing in, didn't you? Oh dear.
Need me for something?
The wind blowing over the land, yeah.
Good day to you.
I must say that it's been rather nice getting to spend time here. It's so tranquil, isn't it? I plan to soak it all up when I still can too, because once I leave, back to my busy bee routine at the palace. I'm so grateful that I can savor such a rare opportunity to spend time with my friends like this, and not as a princess, as myself.
There's a question in your eyes.
Same again.
I hope all is well.
I'm so relieved we were able to resolve everything going on in here together. I hope I helped. I'd like to think I was part of the team rather than simply tagging along and following everyone for once. I don't want to weigh the rest of you down. That's why I plan to keep training hard so I can hopefully keep making a difference.
I hope all is well.
Yeah, make a difference, yep.
Gotta tinker with something.
Now that the Reverie corridor's kicked off its shutdown process, I suppose we'll only be here for a little while longer. I'm just glad that girl got her wish in the end. Trust me when I say that on a personal level it warms my heart to see. This has been a good chance to show how much I've grown since the end of the war, brief as it turned out to be. I'm still a long ways off from being ready to forgive myself for everything, but for now I'm grateful I was able to come here.
Oh? Need me for something?
Hi there.
Deep down, I've been feeling the worst ever since we arrived here. I'm glad we managed to get a happy ending. This experience has reminded me that there's nothing we can't overcome so long as we all work together. That's a lesson I want to pass on to all the students with us, both as a Thor's instructor and an alumnus. Oh.
Hi there.
Oh, that was different.
Need anything?
Our journey through the corridor has reminded me that there's nothing we can't overcome when we work together. Seeing that for myself again has made me want to make sure the younger generation never forgets. Right, now we've spoken to Toa, let's actually be Toa. That's that. How do I make Toa be the... I thought he was, like, Lloyd was wearing a Thor's uniform then, like, no. How do I make leader? How do I make leader? How do I make leader? It's in here, isn't it? That's what I want to do. There we go. That's what I need. Done. Where is McBurn then? That's the question.
Hey, how's it going?
Everyone loves a happy ending, right? Just look at the smiles on their faces. Seriously though, teaming up with you guys in this place made me feel like I was reliving my glory days in school. There's no telling what the future holds, but I know one thing for sure. I wouldn't bet against us when it matters most. Oh, indeed.
Hey, how's it going?
Matters most.
Hey there, you all good?
Can't believe it's almost time to say goodbye to this little slice of paradise and everyone in it. Oh god, what now? Why do I have to wake up from this dream and forget about all these soft, sweet angels who graced me with their presence? Angie will be Angie. Guess I'll just have to revel in this until the very last second. That way, even if my mind can't remember how this feels, my soul will.
Hey there, you all good?
Yeah, let's get away from you as soon as possible.
Hi,
Hi. Ooh, cake. Ah, man, I guess this place is gonna go poof in a little while, huh? I can't be the only one that's a little sad about it. We all cried a bunch when we had to leave the original Reverie corridor. Let's send this one off with a smile. Which means we may as well party as hard as we can until it's time to go. I mean, you're the one who started the tears, so...
So like...
I'm glad I was able to say goodbye to Oz XX. Guess that means I'm ready to let this place go too, yeah. Let's party as hard as we can until it's lights out. We've earned it. Oh, you definitely have. What's this horrible drink you've got in front of you, Macias?
Not sure what to make of any of this.
Ugh. There's always something special about your first drink after a day's work. What we faced here was one of our greatest challenges yet, but I can't help but smile when I think back on it. It's strange, this coffee tastes stronger today than usual. I wonder why. Tastes bitter. Black as despair.
Not sure what to make of any of this.
Blech.
What do you need?
I believe that just about does it. Enjoy your tea, Eustace. Enjoy it. It wasn't pretty, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some regrets, but now's the time to look ahead. Our paths may separate as they head towards the horizon, but I'm sure they will cross again someday. Probably.
Speak your mind.
It's all over now. Okay, it's all over now.
Indeed.
Personally speaking, I'm extremely glad I was able to fight alongside everyone else so much here. I feel as though the experience has brought me a little closer to learning how to forgive myself. The Empire clearly still has its fair share of problems, but as a member of the Rump, I'll do my part to move things forward.
Indeed.
Personally speaking, I'm extremely glad I was able to move things forward, Rump, yep.
Yo, all good?
Finally done with all that homework the old man left me. Even if I get the feeling something's about to keep me busy all over again in the near future, I do hope we get to see you again in the future, Lecter. I don't think we're done with your story. Well, whatever happens, happens. With the kind of people we got here, I'm not stressing it too much.
Take a load off.
It is just a question of like, what is going to happen in the future? Can I see McBurn over there yet? If he's there, he's not loaded in.
Whatever your worries, let them rest.
But the threads of fate of the Septarian Mirage now unraveled, soon the Black Mirror shall meet its own end as well. Suffice it to say that Erebony and Crossbell alike are entering an altogether new era. We who have the power to leave our mark on this next chapter of history are honor bound to do so with the gravity and dignity it merits.
Are you troubled with something?
The Empire is in a difficult place. There remains much for us to fix and change in the wake of everything that's happened. As the ones who will be helping to write its next chapter, it is on each of us to face this moment with the gravity and dignity it merits. Oh, indeed.
Whatever your worries, let them rest.
Indeed.
Come for a talk.
You all have fought wonderfully. If there was ever a time for a celebratory drink, this would most certainly be it. The things you've accomplished here will stay with you for the rest of your lives. If you remember it, dreams and that kind of thing. Though I've grown in my time here as well, it has been a far greater privilege to watch the younger generation come into their own. You're not that old. As cliched as it might be to say, Erebonia, no. The entire continent has a bright future ahead of it, in my estimation.
Come for a talk.
Yes, your estimations.
So,
I think we finally put things to rest here this time. Wasn't exactly easy, but I do feel like I've grown as a bracer. Sarah has been telling me I should pay the HQ in Lamana a visit and try touring the other branches around the continent. I feel like we'll be seeing Fee in future as well. I've got plenty of old friends from Zephyr to look up to, and I could always use the combat experience.
so,
Going on a journey to see the Bracer HQ in Le Mans and all the other branches around the continent doesn't sound like a bad idea. Nice to see some of my old pals from Zephyr do a little combat training, not that they can replace Laura or Reen. Could do.
is everything alright?
It's over at last. I feel as though I've taken a small step, toward reaching the heights my lord once attained. I suppose a little of that is thanks to my battles with you. You have my gratitude for that. Though don't misunderstand, I'm only being courteous. It does not make us friends. It does.
If you could keep it short.
Definitely makes us friends. Wait, is that sort of thing
If
like,
you
hold
could
on.
keep it short.
I suppose I owe you some gratitude for that. You have my thanks as a professional courtesy. Nothing more. Sure thing, pal, friend, chum.
Hey, what's new?
When all's said and done, I've found this to be a net positive experience. I feel I've reached new heights in facing these trials. Even if our memories of this place won't remain, this blade of mine won't forget all that I've attained walking alongside you. May we all meet again someday, when we've all grown even further along our respective paths.
Yes, all good?
Yes, respective paths. Where's McBurn? There he is. We're good then.
Working hard?
Or hardly working. Haha! That was a really tough fight back there. I think we all deserve a pat on the back for that one. It must have been our experience and especially our bonds to one another that made us strong enough to pull through. I've always felt grateful to have so many talented and wonderful friends, but never more than I do now.
Working hard?
Or hardly working.
What's up?
That was one hell of a battle to end things on. I'm glad we scraped through. Man, look at everyone. They've changed so much since we first got here. Whether we remember everything that went down or not, the strength we've gained here is here to stay. Just gotta know how to use it going forward.
Just wandering around?
Every damn person here has changed a lot since we first arrived. Indeed.
And how do you fare, my friend?
I ask, are there ever greater moments than those fleeting, poignant periods spent with loved ones? And I answer, I think not. I believe we've earned this moment of respite. We should enjoy it till we can do so no longer. Too true, mate. So then, any requests? Please speak up. I'd be utterly delighted to entertain your every melodic whim. Amber, please? No?
And how do you fare, my friend?
Would be nice if he would play it. Wait, is there another option? It's just talk, Ah, would have been nice if we could select something.
Need something?
It's like I've been living in a dream, but I suppose dreams mean waking up sooner or later. At least they're letting us leave with our memories intact. I think I'll be able to spin a bedtime story out of this experience to tell my kid once they're old enough. What a story, though. Well, let's keep our eyes forward, so that our time spent here will be a happy story.
Need something?
I haven't fought a Septarian since LaBelle. Honestly, facing that thing made me happy to have you all with me. Hope they really do let us remember the time we spent here. But even if they don't, I'm ready to get back to our everyday lives. McBurn got his drink in hand.
This is getting real old.
I just got sort of dragged into this. But it's good we got this wrapped up, huh? For you and that Septarian. Guess even I got a little kick out of seeing the limits of human potential being pushed and all that. Still, I don't know if there's anything anyone can do about their future plans. Not that I care. All I can say is you better not let up going forward. Not if you don't want them deciding your future for you.
This is getting real old.
Alright.
Did you say something?
You know, I thought you were all strong, but not bring a warp Septarian to heal strong. Even if only briefly. I'm impressed. All of this just goes to show that one should never underestimate the potential you humans possess, especially when you're determined. The space isn't long for this world, but I say you use it to rest up as much as you can. You've more than earned it in my eyes.
Did you say something?
I said quite a few things.
It's getting lively in here, isn't it?
Yes. And so our tale beyond the Reverie has come to an end. As sad as it is to say, our time to part ways fast approaches. That's how it goes in the world of theatre. The play ends and the actors bow out to begin preparing for the next story to tell. Over in Calvert this time. That reminds me, the society is somewhat in disarray at the moment. Professor Novartis in particular seems rather distressed having his plans go awry. Serves him right if you ask me. I'll let Emma, grandmother, and the other witches handle the rest. And with any luck, we'll all hopefully meet again one day. Hopefully. I imagine there's going to be a big grand finale and everyone's there. Even Kevin.
A pleasure.
Meeting again one day, hopefully.
Mind lending me your ear?
Oh, a long night has finally ended. It's the dawn of a new day. It's a new day, everyone. To say I feel like a new woman is putting it lightly. I managed to fulfill my duties as a witch as well. Hopefully now my mother can rest easy at Adios' side. We earned this future for ourselves fair and square. I, for one, can't wait to share it with everyone else here.
Hiya.
Hello.
What? What is it?
Phew. With everything behind us, it's starting to catch up to me all of a sudden. I feel so pushed. At least my training is paying off now that being in this form feels like second nature to me. That's something. Maybe tagging along with you guys all this time wasn't such a bad idea after all. Maybe. Maybe.
What? What is it?
Phew. If this mess has shown me anything, it's that my training seems to be paying off. Maybe.
How are you doing?
Well, that should be the last remnant of the Black Workshop finally taken care of. Hopefully now my father can rest in peace at Adios' side. In the meantime, I say we relax and enjoy the time we have left. I know I've got mountains of work waiting when I get back. Don't go back. Just avoid the work. Just don't.
Something up?
Oh dear.
I'm ready to do whatever you ask.
As fleeting as our time here is, this space is certainly a rather warm, comforting place to be. Yet we wouldn't have this tranquility were it not for everyone here. It has been an honor to watch you all attain it firsthand. Please feel free to relax now. I have tea and snacks at the ready as well, should you desire them. I do desire them, yes. I'd say you've earned it. I fancy a cup of tea. I do have milk. Because that was something I was running out of, but I do have it now. I'd say you've earned it. Could get a cup of tea.
I'm ready to do whatever you ask.
Could get it. I mean, I'm gonna get a cup of tea soon, obviously.
Need me?
I guess we can officially call our job complete. You know, at first I thought it was gonna be nothing but a giant pain. Turns out I was wrong. Going through all we did and meeting everyone here wasn't so bad after all.
Well, this is a lot, huh?
You know, at first I thought our job with C was just gonna be nothing but a giant pain. Turns out I was wrong. Going through here all we did, meeting everyone here wasn't so bad after all.
Can I help you?
Knowing our memories will soon vanish with this space leaves me with mixed feelings, I'll admit. Yet as long as our time here remains somewhat within us, our efforts will not have been in vain. The onus is on us to make the best use of our growth here and our lives hereafter. Indeed.
Can I help you?
Oh, would you like to talk?
I hope we get to see Lapis in future as well. Well, we've taken care of the final loose end related to Elysium. I like to think I was able to help out that girl after everything she's gone through, even if it took us a long while to get to her. I'm so grateful to have met everyone, and not just Rufus, Swin, and Nadia. I really do mean everyone.
Oh, would you like to talk?
I'm so excited for my upcoming journey, but I hope we'll be able to see each other again like this one day. I'm so grateful to have met everyone, and not just Rufus, Swin, and Nadia. I really do mean everyone.
What?
Go get a nap. Honestly, as long as I've got S, I'm happy. But doing stuff with a big team is nice in its own way, I guess. All the coordination gets to be a real pain sometimes, but when all is said and done, yeah, this has been fun. I'd love to do something with the others again, if we ever get the chance.
What?
What?
You can always hang with me.
Phew. Didn't expect we'd end up squaring off against a damn Septarian at the end of this. I'm dying to hear what her take on all of this is once we get out. Wait, guess I won't get the chance since we're going to forget all about it. Sort of. That's a little disappointing, but it was still a good experience in the end. Hopefully, some part of me will be able to put it to good use when I get back to showing all the up-and-coming braces the ropes. Hopefully.
Something up?
It's been a pretty valuable experience for me, all things considered. Here's hoping I retain what I learned here to help train the up-and-coming braces.
From the looks of things.
What we've faced here has been almost unbelievable, but we've made it through all the same. Even if our memories disappear once we leave, I'm sure something from our time here will continue to remain with us. As for me, I hope it inspires me to look toward the future and continue moving ahead. Nothing about your daughter? Okay.
Is something the matter?
Expected something, but no.
Y'all good in there?
Phew. Now that's the good stuff. Why does it look like you've got an egg in there? I can feel it washing over my body already. Nice work out there, by the way. But I guess that goes for everyone. We really had to buckle down that time. Guess time's running out for this place. But you can bet I'm planning on sending it off in style.
How you doing?
Let's not forget that we made it this far because everyone gave it all they had. Time may be running out for this place, but you can bet I'm planning on sending it off in style. Right. That's the final rounds. Done. It is strange, just that aspect of... We're going to be saying goodbye to all these characters. Some of them we'll most likely see in the future. We may see them all again in future at some point. But that may not be the case. Some of them we may never see again. We may never get any more of their stories. That may be it. It is sad to say goodbye, but... We got the memories. We got the memories. We got the memories. But anyway, that's us done for this part. We'll see you in the next part with the final daydream. Ta-ra for now.